My name is Murad Shah. I'm the Associate Director of Athletics for Facilities and Operations here at Cal State San Marcos, and I'm also the Director of the Sports Center. Right now we're standing outside the Sports Center. This houses our court sport teams as well as all of our other student athletes as far as locker rooms go. But our court sports are women's volleyball and men's and women's basketball. So let's go take a look and see what's inside. This is our lobby area. This is where fans first enter after purchasing their tickets. We have concessions, restrooms. We also have an interactive touchscreen, which also serves as our Hall of Fame wall. Here fans can interact and look up former student athletes, read their bios, as well as check out our current student athletes and find out their career statistics, all that good stuff. As well, we have a trophy case. You'll notice that it is empty. That's by design. With our fresh start to the NCAA Division II, we're in our final year of the transition process. We wanted to start fresh, and we told our coaches that we'll build it and you guys need to fill it. So they're doing a great job. We had a great job in NAIA. We had a good experience there. Now we're transitioning to NCAA Division II, and we're excited for the challenge. So when that first trophy comes in, it's going to be an exciting time. This is a space that we're really excited about. We're standing here in the courtyard area of the Sports Center. This area we're able to do a lot of pregame functions. We can do alumni events, tailgates for student groups, maybe a meet the team for donors or meet the coach before a game. Really a space that we can use pregame, and then fans can enter the building once the game starts. So we're standing in the court of the Sports Center, the main court. That's where all the magic happens for our men's and women's basketball team and our women's volleyball team. As you can see, our women's volleyball team is practicing now. But this building in itself is really a game changer. Now that everything is here, it just enhances that student life piece, and it's really big for our campus. A little bit about the space. We have our bleachers that are pushed back right now. They seat 1,400 fans. We can get an additional close to 100 courtside seats around the baselines for men's and women's basketball. We have two LED video walls that we just got that we're pretty excited about. We can do a lot of fun stuff, promotional items, game environments. We can also do instant replay with these boards, really trying to enhance that experience when a fan comes to the game. Watch out for flying volleyballs. But yeah, I think the biggest piece is for the community of San Marcos, for North County. You know, being the only four-year institution here, it's huge, and it's a rallying point for not only our university but for our community. We took our court sport teams coaches, our head coaches, up to LA to a company called McWills, which actually ended up installing this floor. And there's 4 or 5 different panels, and we asked them to pick a panel, jump on it, bounce some balls on it, see which ones that they liked, and they all unanimously chose this one, which actually happens to be the most expensive, but that's okay. With a brand new building, you know, we want the latest and greatest. But really excited. The floor is really important. It's what keeps me up at night, making sure that everything is intact and there's no major marks and dents and stuff like that with a new facility. You'll notice up top there we have our Blue Crew section. That's our student section. That's a place for our students to rally, come to our games from class, from their dorms, what have you. Something that we haven't had for our home games and our game environment in the past. And being able to have that just in the first few games that we've already have had, it's been really special. Those students are up there, they're out loud and rowdy, and it's a game changer for us and for that home court advantage. If you look up top here, we have brand new LED state-of-the-art lighting. This lighting, some people know the old gyms where you flip a switch and it takes about 15 minutes to warm up. These are great because you just press the button and they turn on, you press the button, they turn right off. Additionally, up there we have plenty of speakers. We have multiple speakers, I think about 12 or 13 of them, and when the speakers are on, this place is booming and it's rocking. Combine that with the LED video boards, it's a special place. We try to tell people that, you know, we want to sell the D1 experience at the D2 level. Right here is where our home team sits for home games for men's and women's basketball and volleyball. And then the visiting team is on the other side, the far side of the gym, on the other side of the scores table, which isn't out there right now. But we did that purposely because our home team, after the game or at halftime, they walk right through these double doors into their locker room area, whereas the visiting team has to walk across the court in front of our student section, which is the Blue Crew. And that was done by design. They are the visiting team, and we hope that our student section makes it a little uncomfortable for them. But that's a little special piece for that home court advantage that we're excited about. So this is the main entrance for student athletes. They enter here through this door after class, before class, for practice, after games, before games. They walk in through here. They come in and check in with our student assistants. They'll type in their ID number, they check in, then they'll be allowed granted access into the building. So they'll walk around here into the student lounge area, and this is student athletes only, so non-student athletes are not allowed during this time. This is kind of a place for student athletes to be able to hang out and unwind or get ready for practice, get ready for a game. Kind of another game changer for us, you know, coming from nothing and having a place like this to call home is great. This is a co-ed area, so men and women are able to hang out here, do homework, watch TV. I tell people watch Sports Center inside the Sports Center. So it's definitely a hub for student athletes to all hang out together. So this is the male student athlete locker room area, the general student athlete locker room area. So all the non-court sports are housed here. So we have men's soccer, baseball, men's track and field, men's cross country, and men's golf all have lockers here. Like once again, I said this is a game changer. We've never had an area for our student athletes to be able to have their own locker and their own space. So for the first time in our department history, we now have a space for every student athlete to call home, area for them to shower after practice, before they go to class. You have your restrooms. We have towels here for them, we provide. So going from not having anything to now having all of this is really big, and our student athletes feel that. They're really excited about it, and we're pretty proud of it as a department. Now we're in our court sport team rooms. Every court sport gets their own separate team room. This is men's basketballs. They have their full-size lockers here. They have their stools, branded stools for them. You have a brand new LED TV where they can watch film, go over plays, draw up different halftime adjustments or pregame scoutings of the visiting team. This is kind of a place, because they are right close to the gym and they're going to be using the gym the most, we have their separate team rooms here. You'll notice the same when we go through women's volleyball and women's basketball, but really a place for them this is their office here where they can do a lot of their work, a lot of their pregame prepping, and then they just walk a few steps onto the court and then they're good to go. This is kind of back of the house area, kind of an area that we have for growth here at Cal State San Marcos. You'll notice that we have an outdoor basketball court here. This basketball court was actually sitting where the Sports Center currently is, so we just relocated it. That was a rallying point for a lot of students to be able to play some pickup basketball games, so we relocated that. You also notice all the space that we have to grow. So there's a master plan involved with the growth of campus. As student enrollment grows, we have the space to grow, have more fields out there. We can do an aquatic center, which is on the list of to-dos for us, and being able to provide that for our students is huge and just growing. A lot of schools are landlocked. Fortunate for us, we have that space that we can grow, and we plan on growing that. With this building, the Sports Center, we do have opportunities to build this out as well. With the brand new building, you're ready, excited for it, but there is the issue sometimes that you outgrow it real fast, but we have put pieces in place. Part of that is a knockout wall where we can add an additional 800 seats. So we do have a plan for growth for this building and for the campus and all this land that we have out here. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to say thanks for joining us on the tour. Really excited about this in North County and for San Diego. Please come out to games. We're located just, right in North San Diego. We're excited to have you. We're growing, and we're excited to have everyone join us along the ride. So thank you so much, and go Cougars.